The book of Amos, chapter 3, and verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord, Yahawashi, has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. I want to stop right there, and I want to give all praise, glory, and your honor to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles and the bishops around the four corners of the earth, spreading his faithful and truth. Salutations to the Achaim on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. And salutations to you specker birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwath, who sit and listen in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Amos chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord, Yahawashi, has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought out from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. That's right, man. The Most High made a covenant with the children of Israel, man. Like I was saying yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It's 18 nations in the Bible. He only made a covenant with the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. For you join hand in hand with the heathen, the Most High didn't find that very pleasing. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your just dues. You got to get your punishment when you disobey the Heavenly Father, man. Okay? Let's go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. Let's see, Shalaki 28 and verse 68. And the Lord, Yahawashi, shall bring you into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spoke unto you. There shall you see it no more again, and there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. Okay, now with that verse, when it say bring you into Egypt again with ships, that mean bring you into Egypt mean hard bondage. That's in the book of Exodus. Hard bondage. America, Babylon is the modern day Egypt. And they say we didn't come over here in ships, but according to the scriptures, this was prophesied, and this prophecy has already fulfilled its destiny. In the scriptures, Moses tells us Moses wrote the first 5 books: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. That's where you're going to get your 613 laws from, the commandments that was given to the children of Israel. That when they say you're going to be sold to your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you, that means Martin Luther King Jr. wasn't going to save us. Malcolm X wasn't going to save us. Muhammad Ali wasn't going to save us. Rosa Parks wasn't going to save us. Marcus Garvey wasn't going to save us. There's no man or woman that can save us, man, in this captivity. Because this was prophesied to happen. We had to go in hard bondage, slavery, captivity, because we disobeyed the Most High law, statutes, and commandments, man. The Most High told us don't praise wood and stone, but guess what we did? Let's read verse 64. And the Lord, Yahawashi, shall scatter you among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there you shall serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Look at that. We were praising wood and stone, y'all. Something that the Most High told us not to do. But we disobeyed, and then we wonder why we went into captivity. This is slavery we went in, brothers and sisters. Listen to verse 15. We're in the same book. We stand in Deuteronomy. I'm going to make this short and sweet. I ain't going to make this lesson too long like I did yesterday, man. I'm just trying to wake up my people. You know, these lessons are strictly for people of color, because they need to know who they is in these last days before Yahawashi HaMashiach, the true Messiah, split that sky open, man, and come with them celestial beings, those celestial creatures, the angels, because it's gonna happen, man. Okay, Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and do all his commandments and his statutes which I command you this day, then all these curses shall come upon you and overtake you. Why he say do all my commandments? Why he ain't saying doing all my religion, doing all my hallelujah? Because that's not what the Creator bonded us with, man. He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments. He didn't give us Christianity. That's the Edomites' customs. I mean, the Gentile heathens. When you woke in this truth, you ain't no Gentile no more, man. You understand that? Like we went over the other day, you know what I'm saying? Romans 12 and 2, you be transformed and have a renewing of your mind. You ain't gonna think the same and move the same no more. According to the wisdom, knowledge, loyalty, and understanding. Now let's continue reading on, verse 16. Now we read 15, apparently we disobeyed. Because when you read the curses, look at, check this out. Cursed shall you be in the city, and cursed shall you be in the field. Ain't we cursed in the city, man? Look who we got to go get a loan from. Do we have to go get a loan from our people? No. Okay, and let's say if you is dealing with a brother or sister in that company. Okay, they don't own the place. They don't own the building. You know what I'm saying? They got to go through the so-called white man. You know, Esau, the Edomite that the scriptures speak of. Okay? What not people cursed in the field? What not people in them cotton fields? Picking cotton, tobacco, corn. You know what I'm saying? That was our people, man. And we still cursed out here in the field. We ain't got no business working, man. We come from kings and priests, man. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to have servants and handmaids, man. But you best believe we gonna get that in the kingdom. Because I'm gonna make valid points. This is captivity I'm reading about, brothers and sisters. Listen to this. Verse 25. The Lord, Yahawah Yahawashi, shall cause you to be smitten before thy enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them, and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. Verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife. You shall have a wife. But look at this. Another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shall not gather the grapes thereof. You know what I'm saying? You're doing all this labor, bro, and you don't get no benefits from it. You know what I'm saying? Look at verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand. That's right, man. They were selling the kids, man, selling the sons and daughters, man, like they were just like clothes and pair of shoes, man. Profited off our people. Verse 48. Therefore shall thou serve thy enemies, which Yahawashi shall send against you in hunger and thirst and nakedness and want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he has destroyed you. Man, who had yokes of iron around their neck, brothers and sisters? That was us, man. Come on, man. We come from captivity, man. We know who we are in these last days, man. We waking up in the land of our captivity, man. In the Apocrypha, the first Baruch chapter 2, verse 30. Roughly paraphrasing, man. It says that we were gonna wake up in the land of our captivity, man. Okay. Remember that movie Django? Remember when Samuel Jackson seen Jamie Foxx on the horse? He was a free Negro, and Samuel Jackson was the house Negro, and the slave master Candy told Cud, "That's a free nigga. Y'all ought to hate each other." Peak game, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes should be evil towards his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Yeah, you got a lot of brothers out here leaving their children and their women behind, man, being cowards, falling for the system, the schemes, the shenanigans. But you got a lot of brothers out here, man, they be in their kids' lives, man. They really want to do for their babies, man. But look how the government got it set up. Look how they got it set up to where they break up the black homes, the black families. You know what I'm saying? You want to be with your wife and your kids. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the leader, the provider, the protector who maintains and sustains his household. You know what I'm saying? You want to build up the house of David back, the tabernacles of David, our forefather. You want to move like our forefather, David. But the government, Esau, the Edomites won't let you because they know when we rule, they know we come from honor, bro. We come from greatness. You understand that? They coming after the whole bloodline, man. They done did atrocities to our people, man. I'm talking about them beat us to smithereens, dog. Okay? Let's go to Deuteronomy 32 and 21. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not our power. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, and I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. Shalaki, nation. You hear that, man? The Most High said he gonna provoke us to jealousy, bro. With a people that is not his people. You know what I'm saying? To a foolish nation. Those are the Edomites he talking about, man. The Moabites, the Ammonites, the Canaanites, the Cushites, the Egyptians, the Arabians. All these people, all these nations participated and had a hand in the Atlantic slave trade, bro. And the sub-Saharan slave trade with the northern and southern kingdom of Israel, man. We pissed the Most High off, bro, because we disobeyed his laws, statutes, and commandments. Not his religion. The Most High don't give a damn about religion. That's man-made. Verse 22, for a fire is kindled in my anger, and shall burn into the Lord's hell, and shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. The Most High ain't playing with his children, bro. He whooping the shit out of our ass right now to this day in modern times. You think I want to get up and go to work every morning, man? You think I want to go punch in the clock, man, every morning, man? But you got house niggas and simps tell you, oh, man, you need to be thankful for having a job. I'm going to keep saying this shit, dog. We come from kings and priests, bro. We supposed to have servants and handmaids according to the scriptures. We have no business working, man. The Most High gave our enemies all our inheritance, man. They got all the money, they got all the gold, they got all the silver, they got all the land. All because we didn't do what we were supposed to do. And I'm going to keep saying we because I'm not going to exclude nobody out. I believe in reincarnation like the scriptures say. We are our forefathers, man. And our sisters are our foremothers. We done died and came back on this planet so many times, man. It's crazy. The Messiah died and rose on the third day. That's reincarnation, brothers and sisters. For you people who love to mock and scoff the prophets. But all that mocking and scoffing gonna get you fucked up, man, in these last days. You remember what happened to the prophet Elisha? You know what I'm saying? The young man Elijah, the prophet Elijah raised up. Elisha. You know what I'm saying? 1 Kings chapter 2, verse, what is it? I think 22 and 23, roughly paraphrasing. When the 42 kids was making fun of him because he had to cut his hair off his head. He was going bald, his hair was thinning out, and the kids was picking on him. Talking about, get out of here, bald head, get out of here, bald head. And he put a curse on their ass, man. And them two she-bears came and ripped their ass apart for playing, making fun of the prophets. Remember, they laughed at Noah too when that flood came. Them niggas thought Noah was laughing about, Shalaka, they thought Noah was lying about what he was talking about. All you niggas out here that love the bullshit playing. Niggas gotta pay for what y'all been doing, man. You niggas is carnal minded, man. You wicked as fuck. And don't want to change out your wicked ways, man. Remember, everything we do, cuz the Most High see what we do. I don't give a damn if you by yourself. He gonna peep all that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the book of Psalms. chapter 83. Here we go. In verse 1. Keep not thou silent, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God, my power. For lo, thy enemies make a torment, and they that hate you have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. This is what they did to our people, bro. We are the children of Israel, man. They got rid of our inheritance. They stole our inheritance and say they us and they not. Verse 4, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against you. And these are the people who participated and had a hand in slavery, bro, and the sub-Saharan and transatlantic slave trade. Verse 6, the tabernacles of Edom, which is Esau. Edom in Latin means red. And the Ishmaelites, and the Moabites, and the Ammonites, and the Amalekites, and the Philistines, and the Agarians, and the Cushites. All these people joined forces, bro, to go against the children of Israel. One minute we Negroes, 1 minute we African Americans, 1 minute we black. You know what I'm saying? All these proverbs and bywords they be calling us, man. You know what I'm saying? We could get that. Let's go back to Deuteronomy 28, man. Go back to Deuteronomy 28. Shalaki, give me a minute. Deuteronomy 28 and 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord Yahawah Yahawashi shall lead you. See what I'm saying, man? Let the scripture speak for itself, man. Okay? I'm telling you, man, we come from a royal bloodline, man, of kings and priests, man. Us. Let's go to the book of Luke. No. We ain't gonna go to Luke. Let's prove that the children of Israel and the children of Judah were in captivity together, man. Let's go here. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 32 and 33. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him. Thus said the Lord, Yahawah Yahawashi of hosts. The children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. That's the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom of Israel. And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. That's right, man. They didn't want to let us go, man. I mean, they were doing us wrong, man. They were dogging us out, man. They were butt breaking our men. Raping us, dog, in front of our wives, in front of our children, bro. They were raping our sisters, raping the daughters, raping the sons, killing the men, killing the boys, getting rid of the seed line, because the men carried the seed in their loins, in their testicles. You know what I mean? They were tying our pregnant sisters up to horses and splitting them in half, feeding our babies to alligators, man. You know what I'm saying? They used to tie our brothers up, man, and put them in Holland boiled pots. I'm talking about water boiling. Water was boiling so hot, bro, so hard, bro, the water was coming out the pot. Big ass. I'm talking about big ass pot, bro. Like some hocus pocus type stuff. Okay? But we got news for their ass, man. I'm finna end it with this here, because this right here, what's gonna happen to that ass for all the atrocities they have done to our people, man. We got Revelation 13 and 10. No, we're gonna read 9 to get a good precept of it. If a man have an ear, let him hear. He that lead into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. We are the saints. Like that New Orleans team, football, that symbol that's on their uniform, that's the same symbol they used to cattle brand our ancestors with, man. You know what I'm saying? Like how our brothers be sagging, showing their ass. That's how they used to do our forefathers, man. Had their pants off their ass so they could know which brothers done been broken in, man. And no, we ain't done. We gonna end it with this here. This what's gonna happen to the strangers that come with us, bro. Because this prophecy has not happened yet. And it's going to happen to them. We're gonna cut them with this one here. The book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 1. For the Lord, Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, for servants and handmaids. You hear that? Yeah, man. When all the other countries send them thermonuclear missiles to America, oh yeah, man. When this world gonna be the ash, like that movie Terminator, because everybody got to be cleansed, man, with that thermonuclear missiles, man. That hot gamma and radiation gonna be eating your ass alive. When this world full of ash, this gonna be Jacob world then, bro. Your ass gonna be meant to serve. Let's continue on. As servants and handmaids, and they should take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Who are oppressors, brothers and sisters? Yeah, the people who put us in captivity. Yeah, we just read about that. Who participated in that? Edom, which is the so-called white man, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Arabians, the Africans. You know what I'm saying? They all played a part in this, dog. And keep in mind, this is for people of color only. This content is for my people. Because we have the gift of understanding. We the only people on this earth who got a heart, bro. We compassionate, bro. A nigga could do us wrong today, and we'll forget that nigga, bro. And invite this nigga in our house and give him a full course meal. There's something to drink, man. Verse 3. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord, Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, shall give you rest from all your sorrow and from your fear and from the hard bondage wherein you was made to serve. Yeah, man, it's over with for these clowns, man. All the atrocities they done to our people, it's gonna come back on their ass, man, in due time. With that being said, I want to give all praise, glory to your honor too. Call Halal, the water, Barakada Hawa, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Shalom, family.